The 1991 Belgium 1 franc coin is more than just a piece of currency. It is a small, metallic artifact that tells the story of a nation, its monarchy, a gradual transition from traditional national currencies to a unified European monetary system. As Belgium approached the introduction of the euro, its national coinage became symbols of identity and political structure. This script explores the value and significance of the 1991 1 franc coin, placing it in historical, numismatic, and collector contexts. Historical context. Belgium, a small yet influential country in Western Europe, has a rich numismatic history. The Belgian franc, BEF, introduced in 1832, served as the national currency for over a century and a half. By the 1990s, Belgium was part of the European Union and actively participating in efforts toward monetary unification. Asterisk. The year 1991 was particularly notable as Belgium was preparing to align with the Maastricht Treaty of 1992, which would lead to the introduction of the euro in 1999. Despite these coming changes, the 1 franc coin issued in 1991 still carried the national identity, featuring symbolic imagery that reflected Belgium's monarchy and national pride. Design and features the 1991 Belgian 1 franc coin is both minimalist and modern in its design approach. It was issued in two versions, one for the Dutch-speaking Flemish community, marked as Belgium, and another for the French-speaking Walloon community, marked as Belgique. Asterisk. Obverse front design. Asterisk portrait. The obverse of the coin features a stylized portrait of King Baudouin, the fifth king of the Belgians, who reigned from 1951 until his death in 1993. Asterisk inscription alongside the portrait. The inscription typically reads Baudouin, honoring the king's rule. Asterisk mint mark. The coin bears the mint mark of the Royal Belgian Mint. Asterisk reversed back design. Asterisk denomination. The numeral 1 prominently signifies its value 1. Belgian franc. Asterisk national identity. The word Belgique or Belgiu appears beneath the denomination. Date. The year of minting, 1991, is inscribed clearly. This coin also features fine linear patterns and geometric minimalism, aligning with late 20th century coin design aesthetics. It reflects not only national symbolism, but also modern European trends, material composition and specifications. Metal, nickel, 100% asterisk weight, approximately 4 gram diameter, 18 millimeters edge, smooth shape, round color, silvery white. Due to the nickel content asterisk, the use of nickel makes the coin durable and resistant to corrosion. A practical choice for everyday circulation during that period. The role of King Baudouin, King Wise, was a respected figure, known for his moral leadership and quiet dignity. Under his rule, Belgium experienced political complexity, including issues of regionalism, linguistic divisions, colonial transitions. Asterisk, the depiction of Baudouin on the coin signified continuity and national unity. His face was a familiar and reassuring symbol during Belgium's transition toward European integration. The use of his image gave the coin both sentimental and historic weight. Asterisk, millions of 1 franc coins were minted in 1991, reflecting their use as an everyday denomination in Belgium's monetary system. The coin served low-value transactions such as bus fares, vending machines, and inexpensive goods. Asterisk, while it was not rare in terms of quantity. Variations in the minting French versus Dutch inscription in condition uncirculated versus worn significantly affect its value today. The transition to the euro. Belgium adopted the euro as part of the Eurozone initiative, and by 2002, the franc was officially phased out of circulation. Coins like the 1 franc from 1991 were demonetized, but continued to hold value for collectors and historians. Asterisk.
This transition further increased interest in pre-euro coins, as they became symbols of national heritage no longer in active use. Collectors began to preserve these coins, recognizing their historic and emotional importance. Asterisk, current numismatic value. Asterisk, the value of the 1991 Belgium 1 franc coin today varies depending on condition, rarity, add collector demand. Asterisk, circulated coins. Asterisk, these are the most common, having been used in daily transactions. Asterisk, market value, typically worth 10 cents to 50 cents. Asterisk, these coins have minimal numismatic value, but may be of interest to novice collectors or educational collections. Asterisk, uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated coins, coins that have never been used and retain original luster, market value, between $1 to $5 USD. Depending on quality and grading. Asterisk, they are more desirable to collectors due to their pristine condition. Coins. Asterisk, specially minted with high-quality finish for collectors, usually released in sets. Asterisk, market value, up to $10 USD or more, if part of an official proof set. Error coins or rare mint variants. Coins with minting errors such as misstrikes, off-center designs, or double dies may fetch higher prices. Asterisk, market value, potentially $20 plus, depending on the rarity and aerotype. Collector appeal and market trends. Despite its modest face value, the 1991 Belgian 1 franc coin has a steady demand in the collector's market, especially among asterisk euro transition collectors seeking to preserve national currencies before the euro. Asterisk, monarchy collectors interested in coins featuring European royals. Asterisk, modern world coin collectors who focus on 20th century coinage. Asterisk, Belgian coins also attract those studying linguistic and cultural diversity in European countries. The bilingual nature of this coin makes it uniquely Belgian. Asterisk, online platforms like eBay, Numista, and collector forums continue to list this coin, often in bulk, lots, starter collections, or as part of themed albums. Its affordability makes it a great entry point for beginners in numismatics. Asterisk, how to determine your coin's value. Asterisk, to evaluate a 1991 1 franc coin, consider the following. Asterisk, condition grading. Coins are graded from poor P to mint state MS. An MS65 coin will be worth more than a VF, very fine coin. Mint language, whether the coin is inscribed Belgique or Belgiu, can impact appeal depending on the collector's preference. Rarity of variant, look for die variations or minting errors. Proof set association, if the coin is part of a certified proof set, its value increases. Asterisk, having the coin appraised or compared against trusted numismatic catalogs can provide a more accurate valuation. Preservation tips for collectors. Asterisk, to retain or increase the value of a 1991 Belgian 1 franc coin, store in acid-free holders or coin capsules. Asterisk, avoid handling with bare hands to prevent skin oils from tarnishing the surface. Asterisk, keep in a dry, temperature-controlled environment. Asterisk, avoid cleaning, which can reduce the coin's value. Coins in pristine condition always have greater long-term numismatic potential. The 1991 Belgian 1 franc coin represents a unique chapter in European and Belgian monetary history. While modest in face value, it is rich in symbolism and historical weight. It captures the end of Belgium's standalone currency era and honors King Baudouin's dignified reign during a politically complex time. Asterisk, for collectors, historians, and casual enthusiasts, this coin offers a tangible link to the past. A final glimpse of the national franc before the euro redefined European finance, whether found in a drawer, a flea market, or a collector's album. The 1991 1 franc coin remains a valuable reminder of Belgium's proud and transitional monetary. Asterisk, Belgium, a country nestled in the heart of Europe, has a rich numismatic heritage that reflects its complex political history, economic development, and monarchical tradition. One of the most enduring symbols of its national identity in the 20th century was the 1 franc coin, a denomination that served both as a unit of everyday commerce and as a carrier of cultural pride. Among these, the 1991 Belgium 1 franc coin stands out not only as a circulating currency, but as a reflection of a transitional era in Belgian history. This script explores the coin's origin, its historical and cultural significance, design elements, political backdrop, and the broader evolution of the Belgian monetary system. Historical background of the Belgian franc. Asterisk, the Belgian franc was first introduced in 1832, 2 years after Belgium gained independence from the Netherlands in 1830. It was originally pegged to the French franc and remained relatively stable over time, being subdivided into 100 centimes. Asterisk, by the time the 1991 1 franc coin was issued, Belgium was a constitutional monarchy with a dual-language system, Dutch and French, deeply integrated into the European community. The franc had already undergone several modifications and coin redesigns, reflecting Belgium's historical changes, including 2 world wars, shifts in the monarchy, and the rise of the European economic framework. The 1991 coin in context. The 1991 Belgium 1 franc coin emerged during the reign of King Baudouin I Baudouin of Belgium, who ruled from 1951 until his death in 1993. It was a period marked by political stabilization, economic modernization, and increasing European integration. Asterisk, the early 1990s were critical for Belgium. They marked the twilight years of the national franc, before the eventual adoption of the euro in 2002. The 1 franc coin of 1991 represents one of the final chapters in the history of the Belgian franc, acting as a bridge between traditional national currency and the supranational euro. Physical characteristics of the 1991 coin. The 1991 Belgium 1 franc coin was minted in nickel brass, giving it a pale yellowish hue. Below are its key physical details. Asterisk composition: nickel brass 75% copper, 20% zinc, 5% nickel weight, approximately 3.5 grams diameter, 18.5 millimeters. Asterisk shape: round edge, smooth minting location, Royal Mint of Belgium, Brussels. Asterisk, the use of nickel brass gave the coin a durable and aesthetically pleasing finish. Its compact size and lightweight build made it ideal for frequent use in everyday transactions. Obverse design: King Baudouin's profile. Asterisk, the obverse front of the 1991 coin features a right-facing portrait of King Baudouin, the fifth king of the Belgians. His stylized, minimalist profile is an iconic image representing stability and constitutional authority. Asterisk, surrounding the portrait is the inscription Baudouin in capital letters, affirming the monarch's presence in both language and image. This coinage portrays him without excessive ornamentation, reflecting the king's well-known modesty and his symbolic role above partisan politics. Asterisk, above the king's head or to the side, depending on the design variation, may be the royal be beneath a crown. This minimalist and clean design underscored the king's dignified but unostentatious image, a ruler who symbolized unity in a country often divided along linguistic and regional lines. Reverse design: the denomination and dual language. The reverse side of the coin carries the face value 1F, an abbreviation of 1 franc. Around it are the inscriptions of the country's name, either Belgique Dutch and Belgique French, nod to Belgium's bilingual nature. Asterisk, beneath the denomination is the minting year 1991, flanked by mint marks or symbols. The dual language inscriptions reflect the nation's compromise between its two major linguistic communities, the Flemish-speaking Flanders and the French-speaking Wallonia. Asterisk, the clear sans serif typography and layout are consistent with modern European design trends of the 1980s and 1990s. Simple, readable, and functiona. Political and economic landscape of Belgium in 1991. Asterisk, in 1991, Belgium was on the cusp of profound transformation. The government was navigating tensions between its linguistic communities, especially as movements for increased regional autonomy gained traction. Economically, Belgium was recovering from inflationary pressures of the 1980s and beginning to align its monetary policies with those of other European nations in preparation for the European Monetary Union (EMU). The Maastricht Treaty, signed in 1992, was already being negotiated, setting the path toward the euro. Asterisk, the 1 franc coin thus circulated during a period of political decentralization and supranational integration. It was both a tool of everyday life and a token of Belgium's gradual shift from sovereign monetary authority toward collective European governance. The role of King Baudouin, asterisk King Baudouin I, whose portrait graced the 1991 coin, was one of Belgium's most beloved monarchs. His reign was marked by political neutrality and quiet diplomacy. During crises such as the 1960 Congo independence upheaval and the constitutional reforms of the 1970s-90s, Baudouin maintained national unity. Asterisk. Variants: coins with certain mint marks or minor die differences are sought after. Its typical market value ranges between 10 cents to €2 depending on condition, with higher prices for mint-condition pieces or complete sets from the early 1990s. Transition to the euro. By the end of the 1990s, Belgium was preparing for the switch to the euro, which officially replaced the Belgian franc for accounting purposes in 1999, and fully in circulation by 2002. The 1 franc coin was demonetized along with other denominations, bringing an end to a nearly 170-year-old currency system. Asterisk, in this context, the 1991 coin serves as part of the closing chapter in Belgium's national monetary history, a tangible reminder of the pre-euro era and a memento of a time asterisk when the franc was king. Asterisk, symbolism and national identity. The 1991 1 franc coin is more than a financial instrument. It is an artifact of Belgian identity. Bilingual inscriptions acknowledge the dual heritage of Belgium. Baudouin's portrait represents monarchical continuity and neutrality. Simple design emphasizes function over extravagance, reflecting modern European aesthetic sensibilities. Every design, element, image, and shape speaks to Belgium's attempt to balance regional autonomy, monarchy, and modernity. Chapter 12. Legacy and reflection. In hindsight, the 1991 Belgium 1 franc coin is a symbol of transition. It encapsulates the end of an era Belgian franc, a beloved monarch's legacy. King Baudouin. The increasing unity of European economies, everyday Belgian life at the dawn of the digital and European age. Although no longer in use, the coin remains a cultural and historical relic, widely collected, studied, and remembered for its role in Belgium's 20th century narrative. The 1991 Belgium 1 franc coin is a deceptively simple object with a deeply layered story, from its representation of King Baudouin's steady leadership, to its bilingual inscriptions, and its place in the lead-up to the euro. The coin embodies the confluence of monarchy, modernization, and European integration. As Belgium moved from a national to a shared European identity, the franc served as a trusted companion through change. Today, the 1991 1 franc coin stands as a small circular monument to an era now past but not forgotten. Rough moral authority. Coins, bearing his image, serve as more than just currency. They reflect the continuity of the Belgian state through decades of change. By 1991, Baudouin had become a symbol of stability, making his appearance on the 1 franc coin not only appropriate but deeply meaningful. Cultural significance and circulation. While not a high-value denomination, the 1 franc coin was ubiquitous. It was used for small transactions such as buying newspapers, candies, or paying for local bus fare. Its high circulation meant it was present in every Belgian's life, from children to pensioners. Because of its modest value and wide use, the coin also held nostalgic value. For many Belgians, the 1 franc coin symbolizes childhood memories, daily life, and an era before the euro. It was often found in gumball machines, school tuck shops, and vending machines, thus entrenching it in popular culture more than other higher denomination collectability and modern value. As of today, the 1991 1 franc coin is considered a common coin from a numismatic standpoint, as millions were minted. However, it has gained interest from collectors for various reasons. Historical context. Coin collectors value it as part of the final decades of Belgian national currency before the euro, uncirculated or proof. Specimens fetch modest premiums. Variants. Coins with certain mint marks or minor die differences are sought after. Its typical market value ranges between 10 cents to €2 depending on condition, with higher prices for mint-condition pieces or complete sets from the early 1990s. Transition to the euro. By the end of the 1990s, Belgium was preparing for the switch to the euro, which officially replaced the Belgian franc for accounting purposes in 1999. And fully in circulation by 2002, the 1 franc coin was demonetized along with other denominations, bringing an end to a nearly 170-year-old currency system. In this context, the 1991 coin serves as part of the closing chapter in Belgium's national monetary history, a tangible reminder of the pre-euro era and a memento of a time when the franc was king, symbolism, and national identity. The 1991 1 franc coin is more than a financial instrument. It is an artifact of Belgian identity. Bilingual inscriptions acknowledge the dual heritage of Belgium. Baudouin's portrait represents monarchical continuity and neutrality. Simple design emphasizes function over extravagance, reflecting modern European aesthetic sensibilities. Every design, element, text, image, and shape speaks to Belgium's attempt to balance regional autonomy, monarchy, and modernity. Chapter 12. Legacy and Reflection. In hindsight, the 1991 Belgium 1 franc coin is a symbol of transition. It encapsulates the end of an era, Belgian franc, a beloved monarch's legacy. King Baudouin. The increasing unity of European economies, everyday Belgian life at the dawn of the digital and European age. Although no longer in use, the coin remains a cultural and historical relic, widely collected, studied, and remembered for its role in Belgium's 20th century narrative. The 1991 Belgium 1 franc coin is a deceptively simple object with a deeply layered story. From its representation of King Baudouin's steady leadership to its bilingual inscriptions and its place in the lead-up to the euro, the coin embodies the confluence of monarchy, modernization, and European integration. As Belgium moved from a national to a shared European identity, the franc served as a trusted companion through change. Today, the 1991 1 franc coin stands as a small, circular monument to an era now past but not forgotten.